Hi, how's it going guys? It's Aaron here, and today we're back here with some more Moe Era. So, in this episode we're going to be doing a story with Nene, that's what I was trying to say. So, with that being said, let's just kick off the show and see what we can get up to here. I'm assuming it's going to start as the exact same way it did last time. Okay, it did. Give a few more minutes, so now we need to be talking to Nene. Great. Leave everything else to me. What? You expect me to invite you to that cafe? Well, who knows? If you offer something cool in return. How much cash do you have on you? Hey, I just wanted to talk for a while before the lesson starts. For a while? Well, it's quite some time, you know, and time is money. How much is worth, say, 1 hour of your time? How dare you ask a girl about stuff like this? A short talk, say 2 to 3 minutes or so, 10,000 yen. I forgot the exchange ratio, but I think it's quite a lot. Having remembered my dream, I decided to mock Nene a little. Alright, I'm ready to pay. We need to throw in one life purpose for me. Jeez, you're going over it again? Just forget about it, okay? Okay, it's just too realistic to forget. Of course, nothing but sheer truth. That's what the dream is. Like, seriously? Don't you know about the Akazum's razor? Desperately trying to remember, and they told me everyone is so smart here. According to him, the most obvious explanation to something is likely to be true. You were tired, fell asleep, saw us, and yeah, we're in Japan. See the point? Something tells me you don't even have 10,000 yen on you to begin with. Oh well, forget about it. I can't believe I owe you money, even though you made fun of me. Well, I'm just unreliable, unbelievable. I wish you luck. See you again, maybe. Why don't we pick the Winnie the Pooh? Okay, so it's picking it up for me at this point. Yay, my favourite. It's the best book. Sure, for kids. Marta, trust me, you're only scratching the surface. Every character in this book represents the mental disorder. I didn't expect anything less of you. Can't you see the gap? The gap is what they usually say about this book. Actually, it's a story about a boy who's very, very lonely. So lonely that his friends are all imaginary. Although it's okay to imagine things as a child, this is a special case. All characters are manifested depending on Christopher Robin's mood. Schizophrenia. Rabbit and Winnie the Pooh both are likely to have obsessive-compulsive disorder. Eeyore, his bleak outlook on life could be indecisive or depressive disorder. Piglet's constant state of worry could mean Gamazard anxiety disorder. And Tigger must have attention hyperactivity disorder. Yeah. I enjoy books with a hidden message. Nene, I think you're complicating things here. I'm amused that you turned a story about friendship into a dark and gloomy tale. You would guess it when you grow up. I wonder which character you most likely identify with. Nene is our Tigger. Who are you calling a Tigger? And look who's talking, Miss Rabbit. Okay, what about Simmer? Piglet? The only Piglet here is you, Nene. Maybe I'm too boring properly to represent a character after all. And who's that Christopher Robin? Marta's inappropriate to joke about schizophrenia. You know, I once heard that every 4th person has it. So luckily it's not me. Me either. Same here. Uh-oh. Okay class, let's take it easy, shall we? It's up to decide what to see in Winnie the Pooh, cuddly animals or mental illness. By the way, Nene, you didn't say anything about the author, Alan how do you pronounce that? Time often keeps the masterpiece, but omits the name of its author. Okay. I realized I forgot my notes in the classroom. I was on my way out when I stumbled across Nene. Taran, what do you like the most, morning or evening? What's the day option? Hey, it's too boring. It's not an answer worth replying. Dangerous statement, Nene. Come on, I bet you also consider yourself smarter than others. Well then, you better answer honestly and cleverly. Why do you hate others that much? It's not like I hate them, it's just I don't have anything to talk about with them. Name one topic you can discuss with me that you can't discuss with them. Easy. When traveling abroad far away, do you like to, say, check out a random grocery store or try some weird local food? And then just sit for a while and listen to the people and ambience. Of course I like doing what you said. What's so special about it? Majority of people to call you a trip waste of time because you haven't seen much. The best practice is to jam-pack everything in 2 days, visiting tourist shrines only. Then fly away, saying that the country is nothing special and tourist infested. Learning a few words in the local language? Nope, just speak really slow in your mother's tongue. It's the kind of people that leave reviews on the internet. Sounds silly as everything would look the same had I travelled like this. They simply need to show others that they travel more than them. I guess you travelled a lot, haven't you, Nene? Well, not that much, but I managed to understand everything about travel. Got it, and how's Japan treating you? Kind of silly to ask me about this, you know. Kind of silly to ask me about this. You know how much time I spent here. How is that relevant to my question? The grass is always greener on the other side. I see. Don't get me wrong, I really love my country though, okay? For me, pretty much everything seems perfect here. Of course, you're a visitor. One of the best countries to visit is as a tourist. My favorite thing about Japan is that people have a consider of others. Well, mainly, you can craft your own world and be sure you find similarly minded people. It's very peaceful here if you don't ask for much and live in the country. Then you start working in Tokyo, doing daily morning commutes from Chiba, wherever that is. Doesn't ring any bells for me. Why would it? You're an exchange student after all. Alright, let's go with something you can understand. It's awesome here if you don't stand out. As for me, honestly, I fail to fit in. I've also noticed how polite everyone is. Politeness here has a solid foundation. However, sometimes becomes as solid as a concrete wall. Oh, and don't forget, if you're an outsider, you'll be considered an outsider forever. By the way, people here really love France. France is like European version of Japan. What? They have nothing in common. The ambience, the vibe is somewhat similar, but the topic's also complex for a lot of people. Are you heading off to your home? Yeah. Mind if I tag along? I don't. Surprised? Well, you never kept me company before. Just because our classes just started, silly. Also, you picked my favorite book. Do you ever go, or do you prefer to stay here? Everything already, time sure flies. Or evening already. We walk in silence, and it feels a bit awkward. I decided to start a conversation, but play it safe. Hey Nene. Yes? You know, I admire your outlook on life. The way you see things may be unusual, but it's honest and clever. I can relate to what you said in class today. Thanks. And that's it. A one-word reply? Maybe she doesn't like small talk. Alright. So clever that now when I look at you, I can't help but notice. Notice another layer below your surface of fun and cute to see. Wow, so deep. Getting straight to a personal matter, aren't we? Just teasing you, it's okay. See, chit-chat feels like a sandpaper to me. And the surface you just described, you know it's very convenient to have one. It makes life a whole lot easier. People perceive me as a nice, innocent girl, especially because I look pretty young. You know what? It's great. I can simply play dumb when I need to, and it's enough to get out of everything. Who'll blame me if I make a face like this? Yeah, I understand. Well, what does a real Nene look like? I'm trying to figure this one out myself. Don't know yet. Time will tell. One thing I know is for sure, that is unexpected. Cleverness throws people off. Okay. I'm definitely not that. What do you mean? My friends don't ask for my advice anymore. They used to, you know. Why? Well, they expect this. Take it easy. You can make it. I'll be rooting for you, alright? Wow. Now I know what causes global warming. Ha. Anyway, I think you see the point. When I actually tried to help. How cold and rude. I thought you were my friend. You know what? I'll listen to your advice, Nene. Especially if I went together, while you were rooting for me. I see. By the way, I actually enjoy cute things. I really do. They make everything tolerable. Nene, what do you look for in people? Fun. I thought I told you. Is that all? I don't buy it. Alright, much more than that, but... I am tired of being disappointed in people. Over and over again, they turn out to be boring and predictable. It's painful, so I've just stopped expecting anything. Fun is my safe bet. But I hope something exceeds your expectations very soon. Okay, I'll keep an eye on you. On me? Alright, I need to take the subway now. It's nice talking to you. I mean it. See you tomorrow. What was tomorrow? Beauty. Are you sure it's connected with maths? Oh yeah, it's the beauty thing. Great choice. Have you ever heard about the golden ratio? I've been thrown for ages, you know, for countless number of days. And nights. And days. And nights again. It's pretty simple. Our attraction to the human body increases in its symmetrical inner proportion. Same goes for the face. We're more likely to, like, blah 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 ones. Although it's a well-known rule, a lot of artists still fail to apply it to their works. The golden ratio is 1.618.1. Human attractiveness is not the only field where it is used, by the way. The golden ratio provides a sense of balance and equilibrium in architecture. However, there's no rule without an exception. The ratio of the length of miniskirt exposed thigh over the knee part of socks is 4.1.2.5. It's called... Hey, what are you looking at? The golden ratio rule is based on Fibonacci numbers, right? Who cares? Was that guy, symmetrical? I think that mathematical beauty is an elegant way to prove your theory. In your case, it's the boredom theory. Maths is the ultimate power. Nene, thank you. Well done, I guess. I believe in the golden rule, but a golden ratio, but don't forget that looks can be deceiving, alright? It's much more important to see what's inside. Everyone wants to be friends with beautiful people. It's not fair. Life is unfair. Deal with it. Use this fact to your own benefit. Teacher just ripping him apart. There's no one in geography class. Well, that doesn't surprise me at all. Knowing Nene, she's likely to be heading home right now. I look at the class, trying to estimate the amount of time I have to spend here. Everything looks pretty clean. If the dust is not visible, it's not that bad. I see a sign inscribed at the door. I love Lena. Wonder who Lena is. Wonder who loves Lena this much, and who's Lena? Got you. Hi, Nene. And that's it? It's not like beautiful strangers cover your eyes every day. I don't think that these strangers pant so much because they have to stay on their toes. It's your fault that you're so tall. Did you really think that I was going to ditch you? I did. Well, I changed my mind. But I don't really want to clean instead. I like to do more support. Like, entertaining me with a tale or something. A mere tale sounds nowhere near with my knowledge. You know what conspiracy theory is? Do you? I'm a conspiracy expert. The world is governed by families or clans who own pretty much every single business. Politics are nothing but puppets in their hands. Each year, a lot of talented scientists die. Mysteriously, their inventions remain hidden forever. We can cure any disease, but if people don't get ill, the pharmaceutical market is going burst. Nene, I think I'm going to buy a foil hat for you. Like I care. Okay, go ahead and clean this room in silence if it'll be your punishment. You were completely different yesterday. That's why I'm never boring. Would you like me to whine or discuss serious personal topics? I mean, you one-on-one with a beautiful girl, no one around. Hey, where are you looking? Sounds like a beautiful girl in this room. What did you say? You asked for it. Why don't you say something? Too busy, getting ready to run away. No way I'm going to chase you, it's too cliche. What if someone decided to invite you to a cafe? Is it cliche as well? Depends on whether or not this someone is beautiful. Nay, I'll get disappointed in girls because of you. Then go ahead and invite Ermi, he'll accept, that's for sure. Oh, you? Hey, just saying. Why did you ask? No particular reason. You're getting on my nerves. But it's not like I'm against it. Busted, what do you guys think you're doing? Marta really scared us. Look at this, you're doing nothing. What a shame. Marta, what are you doing here? I became interested in history. Like today. Well, why not? And I was hoping to see you making history and all. You guys let me down. See you tomorrow. After the scene was decided to finally clean the class. It's getting darker outside. The night is going to steal the sun. The one who did the same today, remember? It's a shame. I wasted so much time here. Why do you consider time not wasted then? Anything which is fun, of course. I failed to see how you could have fun cleaning this class. I never wanted to clean it in the first place. Whatever, let's go home. Yeah, no cookies from Simmer today. Were there any yesterday? Don't you remember? Back in our club? What are you talking about? Anyway, let's go. Nay is something. The rest of the day passed really quick. We don't have any after school activities and on my way home. Someone pats me on the shoulder. It's Nene. She says something, just standing around. I'm not being fond of saying contests. I decided to say something first. Hey, how are you? Ready for the career day tomorrow? Sure I am. Is there anything wrong? No, it's alright. Thanks for asking. Nene, you're acting strange. I'm sorry. You have nothing to do with it. What happened? The only thing you don't think you'll understand. Can't say unless I give it a try. Well, if you insist. I can't take it anymore. People are so scripted. Scripted? Predictable, you mean? Yeah, to put it mildly. Have you played a role-playing game? Hey, not that kind of game, you silly. A computer game where you have a few main characters, a side cast, and a lot of non-playable characters that enrich the game lore. Your interaction with the latter is limited to just a couple of phrases. It's because they're usually scripted only to serve a certain game purpose. Guess what? It seems like our life is no different. What do you mean? I think 80% of people, if not more, are non-playable characters. Come on, it's not true. Maybe I'm wrong, but then tell me, why are you all so shallow? Try to throw an unconventional reply when chatting to these people. Next thing you know, there's a particularly blank expression in their eyes. You wrote the script, and they're not programmed to handle that. Oh wow, Nene. At least now it's clear why you were silent in the beginning. Ready for the career day tomorrow? If I say yes, would you be delighted? If I say no, would you offer immediate help? I doubt it. Truth is only expected of a reply that abide by the script. Something you can reply with, oh I see, and all. Well, how do you expect me to communicate? I'd expect anyone you included to keep silent if there's nothing to say. People can't shut up, and you know why? Because they're afraid to start thinking instead of talking. Thinking process can lead to a rather unpleasant self-realization. That is how shallow you are. This kills a non-playable character. What's so bad about discussing something conventional like hobbies? Nothing, but then it goes down the same alley. Music? No one knows anything outside the top charts. Movies? Same people only watch what's trending today. Trending is the key word here. Non-playable characters don't have hobbies. They follow the trend. Now that you mention it, internet subculture is going mainstream. We're the meme generation's her own. It's even worse when they start enjoying my hobbies. What are you into? Swimming, for instance. So what if swimming becomes the next hot topic? Then my local pool would be crowded with people who can't swim at all. They don't even want to learn. They're here because everyone else is. I'll close that pool for being too shallow. Jeez, Nana, isn't it a bit too much? You simply call the majority of people fools. I never ever called them that like that. In a way, they are smarter ones, as they fit in seamlessly. While I just stand out like a sore thumb. I've actually gone a bit too far. Please don't take what I said too close to heart, alright? I'm a bit ashamed of this confession. Well, sorry for the scripted replies, I guess. You're not like that. I'm even thinking, you know, it's just a maybe. Maybe my life gets less boring every time I talk to you. Made me light up a bit, thanks. Looking forward to seeing you tomorrow. Alright. Then they ended up helping some random construction company. Oh hi. Look, here I try to attract those who may work in the construction industry. How's it going for you? All good. Watch me distribute all the flyers in no time than 5 minutes. I know how to talk to people. What do I have to do? Just don't distract me and that's it. Is that all? Alright, you can also help me hand out these flyers when needed. So I don't need to grab those stupid leaflets, you know? Alright, ready, set, go. Someone approaches the booth. I think it's a guy from another class. Hey, which class are you from? Well, what's the difference? Are you here looking for work or what? I'm still studying, you know. And you could have been working already. Everyone would have been so proud of you. I don't know. Construction work is kind of low class. Hey, it's only the beginning. You're going to rule the world side in the future. Well, it's the future, right? I need something fun from the very beginning. You have it. Look here. It's an adventure for real men. Meaning the working conditions are terrible. You can travel and get to know your country. Yeah, so I have to work in the middle of nowhere. Adequate compensation. Like when I have enough to pay for the food every month. Screw you. We don't need someone like you. Whatever, I'm leaving. Whatever. No, wait. I have to give you this handout. I don't need it. It's okay, just take it. No. If you don't take it now, I'll scream and say you're harassing me. What? Trying to touch my private parts. This guy takes the handout and almost runs away, his face being ruby red. How's this for you? How should I pull it? A victory is a victory. I know, but still. Hush, here comes another one. We see a humble looking girl approaching us. Hey, what do you guys have here? An opportunity to be a construction worker, a dream job for every girl. Are you kidding me? Well, look at this. A hard hat, fancy shoes, all of that at no cost to you. You have a pink hard hat? No worries, we can paint it. Well, what do I have to do? Well, the construction site is a twilight world of swingers. Not saying a word, the girl turns around and leaves in a hurry. Nanny, what on earth was that? What do you mean? When the wind blows, the whole site is swinging. Don't play dumb. Oh well, who cares? I need to hear anyway. A pink hat? What nonsense. Nanny's performance continued on like this. However, the guy from the construction firm looked quite satisfied. We're about to get going. In fact, Taya already left us. I'm waiting for the girls to return from the bathroom. The first one to return is Nene. Hey there, where are the others? Being slow as always. Well, I don't mind. It's a good excuse to spend more time here. Never returned to the place twice, but I'm ready to make an exception. I bet it's trending date spot, perfect for making an impression. Maybe you're right. But I can't be sure unless I see for myself. Hope you won't be stalking anyone. Anyone but myself. She's looking right at me. Wait, maybe that means you want to return here? Like with someone? Why not? Still staring. Wonder what I should reply. You're the one playing though. What? I haven't even said anything. I should be the one making the invitation. That's what you think, right? Sorry, I hate waiting, it's so too boring. On the other side, this actually feels weird unless you do it. So, you wanna come along or not? If you wanna come here again, of course. She acts indifferently, but I feel like it's all made up. Then must be very, very nervous right now. I do. She says nothing, only smiles brightly. Let's go tomorrow. I'm not sure about tomorrow. Need to check my plans. Alright, next week also works if you're busy. On second thought, I can reschedule something. Huh? At 2 PM tomorrow, we meet here. Deal. Nene was terribly late. Hi. I want a dessert. No, sorry for being late as expected. I want to order every single dessert here. Every single one. Will it fit? Now that you say it, just pick the best one. Impossible. All the desserts are the best. Choose one for me if you know better. Ah, crap. Well, that's what I wanted. Honestly, I was sure you'd guess wrong. So there was something you wanted the most. Of course, strawberries. It's a no-brainer. Name one thing which is cuter than a strawberry. Oh wait, you can't. Hey, I'll share one strawberry with you. But only one. Alright. Right now you're probably trying to come up with an interesting topic. Let me help you with that. Okay. Say, what do you think a good date is? Doesn't matter as long as it's fun. Spot on. But what is fun about? Fun things are fun, that's all I know. Okay, I'll tell you. Fun is about being spontaneous and easygoing. Few things are worse than long-term planning. What's bad about it? It's useless. Nothing in life goes as planned. Trying to stick to a plan turns you into a non-playable character. That's how you miss an opportunity of a lifetime. Wow, look at this. It's a shortcake, and it's awesome. You promised to share one strawberry with me. Did I? Well, a promise is a promise. Okay, which one should I take? You? No way. What if your fork is dirty and contagious? Hey, I take care of myself. I'm talking about the fork. Well, there's no way, but... Okay, say How shall I eat in a romantic way? Yeah? Why would you make your lips like this? You look like a duck. It was tasty. Yeah. Know what they're doing here. Just because you gave it to me. Oh, you. Want me to order something else for you? No thanks. Then you won't be asking how to kiss me anymore. Well, jokes aside, I'd really prefer to know... for you to know me better and all. I probably couldn't contradict myself. No, it's okay. You believe in me? Yeah, why? I'm lying. A girl decides if she could kiss you the first minute you two meet. You're kidding me. I wish. Regardless of that, I actually want to know you better. Does it mean you already know whether or not you could kiss me? Of course I already know. And? No way I'm telling you. By the way, what do we do next? How about we go for a walk? Let's do it. Also, promise to take me here again. Next second, Nene changes her mind, and now we're going to an expo. Art stuff. Look, a painting. Look at the fusion of ancient and relatively modern. What's your biggest fear? living a meaningless life. And we have something in common. She does nothing for a few seconds, and then she slightly stands closer. That fear is because of my family. My mom and my dad are very conservative. I think that was right. So was my life, profound? I don't know. Good education, steady job, happy marriage, kids, growing old. Thanks, but no thanks. I don't blame them though, they're non-playable characters. Hey, go easy on your parents, they're family after all. You know what's funny? Sometimes I see a light in their eyes when they do something fun. It only lasts for a while, then they're back to their programmings. Hey, want some fresh air? Sure. We moved to a small park nearby. Hey, you're pretty tall, you know. I wonder if come closer, would the difference make me look funny? There's only one way to find out. Next thing I know, we're standing like this. My gentle body is so close. I told you that fun is about the only thing I need. Well, you know what? Maybe you're my type of fun. Oh, it probably sounds so cheesy. I know what to say right now. Well then, why don't we just stay like this for a while? Comfortable silence is rare, just like you. Hey look! Who's tall now, huh? How does it make you feel? Inferior. Ha. Just watch me. Watch me now. Let me get closer to you, so we can see it well enough. Well enough. Yeah. Our face gets closer and closer. So close. You know, on either hand, while I'm with you, I don't mind feeling weak. Want to give a reply, but words suddenly become meaningless. Got another achievement, main character. Welcome back. Congratulations, you made it. Let me call the last one of the Moe Era. Hey Tyrone, I'm glad to see you. Learned about my true identity, right? Well, what can I say? Being Nene is much more fun. Maybe Nene is the real me after all. At least you're acting the same. Yep. Why did you decide to stay here? Anyway, I think you made the right choice. Oh, and thanks for yesterday. It was very special to me. I'll invite you again anytime, Nona. Call me that name one more time and I won't help you at all. Alright. So, you have a whole year ahead of you, but where to start? What should you do? Tell me. The thing is, it doesn't matter. Now that's a useful one. Bonus points for sarcasm, but I mean it. Tyrone, do whatever you want, but only if it's possible for you not to do it. I'm confused. Well, would you like to be a writer? Doesn't sound too bad. But if you were to pick just one thing to do every day, would it be writing? I don't think so. Then never write. I can't live without eating. Does it mean I should be doing nothing else but starting tomorrow? Do you only think about eating the whole day? Is that what you eat? Is what you eat extremely important to you? Well, not really. Then eat to live, not live to eat. If you answered yes, then I would have suggested you become a cook. Sorry, chef nowadays. I think you got my point. Yeah. Good. The one you do the following. Get yourself a piece of paper and a pen. No smartphones. Go old school. Write down a list of things you really want to live you can't live without. Then narrow it down as much as you can. Doesn't matter what's left in the end, just do it. Oh, and don't fall into a socially acceptable trap. What? Making something of your list just because it's considered not cool. What if I realize I only want to do nothing? Those to say usually delude themselves. Do you think you enjoy something when you're deprived of it? Do nothing for like half a year, and you're guaranteed to go crazy. Nowadays, you can make big money even by doing nothing on camera. But guess what? Like a lot of work behind the scenes. Do your best. Trust me. It's going to be fun. See you soon. Alright. Can we actually get an ending with Taya and me? I'll be there. I'll be there. I'll be there. Oh, what's this? I'm afraid it's time to say goodbye for now. Don't worry, it won't be long. We'll see each other in the year. Are you going to miss us? Please make the best of your life, okay? After all, the future depends on you. Yes, you and only you. Girls, you have something to say to him? It's always Nene who starts everything, huh? My bit of advice would be to have fun. Not too original, but very important. Regardless of what you're doing, try to find joy in it. Oh, and reward yourself. If you're busy with a boring task, go buy yourself a cake when you're done. But not at least everything is easier when done together with someone. I'm sure you'll find another main character in your life. Have fun. Value things while they last. There's no yesterday, and there's no tomorrow. Live today. Oh, and please, care about your parents. When was the last time you called them? Why don't you do it today? It doesn't matter what kind of past you had, it's long gone. Have mercy. Be stronger. Don't believe me? You will, but it's going to be late by that moment. The moment you visit their grave for the first time. So, call your parents today, okay? Take care. Well, that's one of the three, of course. Right, I know a perfect conclusion. Life has its ups and downs, but remember, this too shall pass. The happiest moments are finite, okay? But the same goes for the darkest times. Always, always move on. Oh, and please don't pay any mind to the negative Nancy's. The booze usually come from the cheap seats. Until we meet again. I'm back. Did you miss me? I think the guys pretty much covered everything I wanted to say. One last thing. Please don't mistake this with a final farewell. Want to spoil too much, just stay tuned. So, that's it. How do you feel? I think it's time to think about it. After all, you have a wonderful era ahead of you. Real human being. Achievement unlocked. What's this? Okay, I saw the screenshot things. I'm assuming this is pretty much the end of the game here now then. Oh, there we go. And it cracked my neck big time. Can I actually skip these? Is there any point to be watching these? But I can make them go quicker. We've already seen all of these. Thank you for playing Moe Era. Okay, so it is the end of the end. A game by Comfy Company. Alright guys, there we go. I know there is probably more endings than what I may have missed, but as far as I'm concerned, the game is done here. So if you guys do want to find the potential endings that I may have missed myself, feel free to download the game. It's free to play, so there'd be no reason not to. So if you guys enjoyed this, hopefully leave a like on the video. It helps me out greatly. That being said, take care guys. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching guys.